Good evening and welcome to the August 7th meeting of the Des Moines City Planning and Zoning Commission. First, I will read our rules and procedures. The Plan and Zoning Commission is generally an advisory body to the City Council. The Council will hold a public hearing and make the final decision on all matters before the Commission other than site plans and subdivision plats, unless denials or conditional approvals thereof are appealed. The applicant will be given 10 minutes to present the request. Proponents and then opponents from the public are then allowed to speak in that order, which with each speaker allowed a maximum of 5 minutes. The applicant is then allowed 5 minutes for a rebuttal. The hearing will then be closed and the commission will discuss and vote on the issue. All comments are to be germane to the item under consideration, and speakers are to maintain a courteous manner. Items listed on the consent portion of the agenda will not be individually discussed and will be considered for approval in accordance with the recommendation in the staff report unless an individual present or a member of the commission requests that the item be removed from the consent agenda and considered separately under the public hearing agenda. First, could we have a motion to approve our minutes from the previous meeting?
So moved.
Thanks, Carolyn. All in favor, please raise your right hand. Abstentions? Thank you. Motion passes. First, on the consent public hearing items, we have one item. Item number 1 is a city-initiated request for the vacation of the following segments of alley and street right-of-way to allow them to be assembled into Ashfield Park. A, undeveloped right-of-way along the north, east, and south perimeters of Ashfield Park, including the stated geoparcel numbers. B, the segment of East 19th Street located between Hubble Avenue and Maple Street and an alleyway extending southeast from said street segment to Hubble Avenue. Is there anyone in the public tonight who would like this item removed from the consent agenda and discussed tonight? Anyone here in opposition to this item? Okay, item number 1 will stay on consent. And then item number 2, which I'll read, and then it can be moved to consent because the applicant is in agreement with the conditions set out by staff. But here's the item. It's a request from Bell Avenue Properties, Inc., represented by Jonathan Cohn, and Mid-Iowa Council Boy Scouts of America, represented by Matt Hill, for the following regarding multiple parcels in the vicinity of 6200 Scout Trail. A, determination as to whether the requested rezoning is in conformance with the Plan DSM creating our tomorrow plan. B, amend Plan DSM to revise the future land use classification for the property from business park and development control to industrial. And C, rezone the property from EX mixed use district and P2 public, civic, and institutional district to I-1 Industrial District to allow expansion of the use, including building, storage, and parking lot additions. Could we have a motion to move item number 2 to consent?
I'll make a motion.
Want to check if there's anyone here for that?
Sorry?
You want to check with the audience if there's
Sorry, yeah, good point. Is there anyone here in the audience who would like this item discussed tonight and not on the consent agenda? Okay, thank you. Anyone on the commission? Thank you. Now the motion?
Sure. I'll make a motion. This time.
Thank you. All in favor to move item number 2 to consent, please raise your right hand. Any opposed? Motion passes. Could we have a motion to move consent?
So moved.
Thank you. All in favor, please raise your right hand. Motion passes. That is the extent of our items tonight. I do have one item for the commission. We need to Since Kayla stepped down, we need to have a new vice chair and a new second vice chair. So I'd like to create a nominating committee tonight to assemble that slate of officers, and then we can vote on it at the next meeting. Would anyone on the panel like to chair that effort?
I can do it.
Great. Anyone willing to help Emily with this? Johnny? Francis? Terrific. Okay, the three of you, if you could bring us recommendations at our next meeting for that. That's all we've got. Anybody else have any reports? Very good. Thank you.